everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. Froot, a former member of VShojo who's pretty much stayed quiet over the most part for the things that have been happening so far, has come out recently and made a statement on, it was about 4 weeks ago, about a month ago. It kind of skipped through my whole thing. I do apologize for that. On music and the fact that no one has got paid for the music. No one. And VShojo does retain the rights for a lot of things. Let's take a look.
From all the music I've made in the last how many years, I'm not gonna see a single penny for any of it. I found out... I'm trying not to cry because I was already crying and I just started streaming. I don't want to cry. I don't like crying on stream. But I already found out that collaborators that I was working with for music were not being paid.
Happy 57 months.
Even though
Love Opry Pet.
I let VShojo help me handle that.
Opry Pet Opry Love.
It turns out they weren't paid at all. And on top of that, I find out that they weren't even receiving the splits.
Missed you, Frog.
Like I wasn't receiving mine. Like the music income was just going to VShojo. And now I can't get any of that back. And they've made it really difficult to even acquire access to any of those platforms. So I don't even know what to do anymore. I think Emily and Matara offered to help out, but I'm just finding out on my side. The others also have music, and they will also be in the same situation, and I don't think a lot of them know yet, on top of everything that they've been through already. I don't know how it is for the others. I know a lot of them were doing the same thing I was. Mouse mentioned issues with the music. Yeah, I was asking what was happening with the music platforms because VShojo was the one actually uploading them to like Spotify and stuff using like DistroKid and SoundDrop. Like they had access to that. I don't have access to that. And the splits were assigned to them. And I asked them, like I told them, me and this person who worked on this song together, we agreed on like a 50-50 split of the whatever is made from the music, and they didn't even set that up at all. So I don't know. I'm just really angry. So mad.
And that is where I'm going to leave that part. Her mentioning this does suck. It's not unexpected. We've been seeing a lot of things happening with VShojo, so it's not unexpected that they're doing this. It's not unexpected that they took all the money and ran. They've done that already with so many of them. Like so many people have had like 6 figures that probably haven't been paid to them, and it is unfortunate that all of these people ended up getting fleeced and ended up in people who aren't even a part of VShojo got fleeced, and it makes like Froot look bad because she did that 50-50 split. And it never actually happened. It makes Froot look bad, even though she is just an employee. It makes her look bad because at the end of the day, she also, like, the 50-50 split wasn't done. There are ways of possibly getting through it with, lawyers and stuff like that. But seeing as though VShojo is pretty much insolvent, they don't have money. They didn't have money for a while. I don't know if they're going to be able to get any of it back, period. That is the problem there. And of course, we have Michi V and others who have said in the past, I think Iron Mouse as well. If anybody, artists, musicians, etc., have not been paid by VShojo for music and art that they have been done, to contact them directly, and they will see about having them get paid. Heck, Michi even paid for an artist that did a lot of art for VShojo. She paid for the girls' art to be, spread out to them and given to them. Any art that was pending was paid for by Michi V. So yeah. Unfortunately, this should never have been done. None of them should have anything, have to do anything like that. But unfortunately, we are in these situations where VShojo is just horrible and has hurt so many. We have some VTuber charts from streamer charts or stream charts. Top VTubers in August, in all of the month of August. Yes, Sakura Miko, Michi V is number 2. That is amazing, and this is because of her Scamberthon, of course. And it's funny how they did for Michi V. They actually put the clown one, because it's like the bestie, one of their besties. Then after that, you have Ririka, Hayami Marin. You have Vamp Kuzu, who is, I believe, the top male VTuber out there. Pekora, Koyori, which is also from Hololive. Korone, Iron Mouse, and Rena Yorumi. Rena is a very good VTuber as well as Iron Mouse, and it is great to see others, mixed in there, not just the big corporal VTubers. In fact, Michi V, of course, is no longer a corporal VTuber, and neither is Iron Mouse. They're indies now, They already have a big grouping, but it's great to see them be this big. Continuing on, we have the top YouTube gaming streamers. And of course, we do have Pecora as number 2. You have most others are not VTubers. I think Pecora is the only one that I see there, unless I'm wrong. You guys are going to correct me as well. But seeing another VTuber win there is great. Top VTubers in the past weekend, we had Pecora, or Usada Pecora, as Queso would say. Usada Pecora. Hakui Koyori, Subaru, Korone, Miko, Michi V, Ars Almo. Ooh, Ars. I haven't seen Ars in one of these in a while. Watame, Shirakami Fubuki, and Ririka as well. Next is Michi V, didn't do Scammerthon. She scammed her way into history. 691 hours on stream, 3.1 million hours watched, and 90k plus subs. She's the number 2 female streamer on Twitch, number 1 in our hearts. Full breakdown here. So number 2 female streamer on Twitch, number 1 Twitch streamer by subs. That is huge. That was for her Scamberthon, the subathon that she did on August, and it's great to see these wins for Michi. That is absolutely amazing. Stardust Virtual Studio is a Japanese agency for VTubers, as it says here. Stardust Promotions official account for their VTuber and other talents. They are closing, and this is by way of Twitter that their announcement came out. Regarding accounts of graduates, regarding YouTube accounts of the following characters managed by the company, all videos and live streams and archives will be made private as of September 30th, which is a Tuesday, at basically 11:59. So basically, what is it? It's when it switches over from the 30th to October 1st. You're not going to be able to see these. Minozaki Honoa, Sato Momo, Hanaseru, and Futaba Raimu. Regarding fan letter acceptance, regarding fan letters and to talents affiliated with Stardust Virtual Studio, acceptance will be there until September 22nd on Monday. And this is because they are closing. As I mentioned here, this is their big announcement that they are closing. I will get you the translation right now. And here is that translation. It says, "Thank you very much for your continued support. We get to inform you that Stardust Virtual Studio will be disbanded on September 30th, 2025. After extensive discussions, we come to the conclusion, having determined that it would be difficult to maintain the current structure and continue VTuber business." They ran out of money, pretty much. As far as I can tell, that's what it is. They ran out of money. Usually when this happens, they run out of money. Apologies to fans, and they are, of course, thankful for the continued help and the continued support. Addition to Stardust Virtual Studios, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Pixiv Fanbox will stop updating, and account will be deleted as of the 30th. So if you are someone who wants to see, something be archived, etc., you can start archiving the stuff now. It depends on if you watched them before. It depends on if you feel it is worth it. That is up to you. But just giving you those options, as well as some things here that I want to mention, which is this person on Reddit, LTSC 1980. The other people who are kind of unknown what's going to happen is Chia Edu, currently unknown, Nanami Maidi, on hiatus, Otohare, no announcement, Otohare, Taiga, activities will continue, Toranomiya will graduate, Hirose Rima will graduate and privatize videos, Stellar Noah graduated already on the 18th of August of this year, Palchip will end her activities, Mizuhiro Aoi, activities will continue. So there are some that the activities will continue. Only 2 that I can see here. Some are on hiatus, so they're not letting anyone know anything because they're on hiatus. And basically Mizuhiro and it looks like Taiga are the only ones who have really confirmed that they're going to be continuing activities separate from the company. So my best wishes to them. Best of luck to everybody, whether they're going to be moving on to a new form after graduation, still stay on hiatus, just letting the ship sink. Whatever it is, I wish them the best of luck. Dokibird is an indie VTuber, as we all know. She used to be part of the Rainbow Corporation. I'll just name it, I'll just call it that. She has been doing a lot of wonderful things, and she actually has something new for us, which is someone decided to make a Dokibird SilkSong based or Holoknight based model that she's using right now, as far as I know, for her SilkSong stuff. There's of course Dokibird on Twitter, and the person who is actively doing this for her, who I guess was commissioned for it. It says Dokibird, the Holoknight VTuber, June rigged Dokibird's new model. All toggles are linked to her controller for max immersion, just in time for SilkSong. And there we go. So there you are. It has some music that's most likely copywritten, so that's why you won't be listening to it. But it is very, very, very cute. Very cute. And I'm very glad to be able to show all this with the different toggles, the different things here. Very well made. And you have Doki Amber Doge, or Dad, at the top right there. This is what's wonderful about the VTuber community. These types of things popping up is what makes it amazing, in my opinion. Fuzuki Miki is a VTuber who is going to be returning. She used to be Rosemi Lovelock. The only reason I mentioned the PL, because of course, once they graduate, the PL thing is out there. I don't like it. Only helps agencies like Nijisanji to make people feel like they're nothing without them. In the whole PL not being out there, the whole not saying the PL thing, only helps corporations like Nijisanji have a stranglehold on people even after they leave. So that's why I say the PL stuff. So they used to be a part of Nijisanji as Rosemi. They're now going to be coming back as Fuzuki Miki, as mentioned here. They're not very sure when they're going to stream again, but they're going to stream again at some point in time with their model. The reason why I'm talking about them is not because of that specifically, but because Katsuhiro Harada, which is a game director, chief producer of the fighting games, Tekken, that type of thing there. Recent project looks like it's going to be Shadow Labyrinth and things like that. So, why is this a big thing? He has reposted something from Fuzuki Miki, and I'm pretty sure he knows who she is because he had worn a Rosemi Lovelock shirt to a Tekken 8 sponsored stream / tournament. So they have been a Rosemi fan for a while. They were a big Rosemi fan, at least a very public Rosemi fan, and it's very nice that it seems he has found her again, and it seems he's going to be following her again wherever she goes. So that's very nice to see. It's a little bit of a positive note for you guys, positive story for you guys of an ex-DG member still having big fans out there. Pengie is an EN, or in the Spanish speaking as well, Penguin streamer. That is, you can see their avatar there. They are related to Hiraga, who's in Yutaite. The reason why I'm talking about them right now is that they have announced a change in things that are going to be happening here. The big change is this. Let me just make it bigger for you. The actual bigger, the other one didn't work as well. Hey Penguins, this is Captain speaking. I'll be going on an indefinite hiatus starting on Wednesday, September 3rd. This was a very hard decision for me to make, but I want you to know that you were in my heart and mind every single second that I was thinking about taking this step. It's time for me to explore beyond the Arctic jungle and become the best version of myself, and I want you to do the same. I've always encouraged you to follow your dreams and be who you truly are. That's exactly what I'm doing. Make me proud, and I'll always chase your dreams, even if they seem impossible to accomplish. I'll always be your Pengie, and you'll always be my Penguin, only mine. This account will become private and my Discord server deleted, but trust me, all the precious memories will always be with me. Please remember to keep smiling for me, Penguins. You guys will always be a place I can call home. Thank you for everything, the coolest captain in the whole Arctic jungle, Pengie. And here we go. This is their stuff here. This is their account, as mentioned here, who has, other things that they've been getting through recently, actually. The Elgato Game Capture Neo USB capture device that they've been having here. It is sad for their community, of course, that they are leaving. They're doing this indefinite hiatus, which is pretty much close enough to a graduation that you can pretty much call it a graduation, in my opinion. Especially since they're privating and deleting things. Pretty much close to a graduation, just that they're leaving that foot in the door just in case they want to come back type of thing. So we'll see how that goes. But I do wish them the best, and I wish their community the best as well. On the Holostars TV, which is the JP Holostars account, they're having Stars Collection has started streaming on Anime Store. All 11 episodes of past Star Core will be streamed. Please check it out. animestar.docomo.ne.jp. And this is something with the Holostars themselves. It looks like here it is the JP Holostars, which is amazing to see that they have all of these different episodes here. Let me see if I can get a translated version for you real quick. All these episodes are, of course, all the anime you want to see, all you can watch. 550 yen per 2 months. 6,000 works more on delivery. And there you go. This 550 yen is about like $4 to $5 a month, which isn't too horrible. And here they have every single episode that they've done in the past for all of this. This does seem like it's a anime series with Holostars. It's kind of like Holo no Graffiti, I guess, but in a different sense. It's a separate third party that's doing it with them. And it's a little different from the usual delivery and will be comical display interplay. Unique and sick feeling, a new charm are here. So yeah, they're doing that. All the previous ones are there. Cast and staff, of course, all the members of Holostars, the people who are in there. And Cover is the one that is producing it. But they're distributing it through Docomo, which is interesting, in my opinion. But it's nice to see that they are distributing something like that. And this is, their attempt to expand their fan base, expand what they're doing, and expand the fun that they can be had. So, good luck to them. I hope that this is successful. I mean, if they're doing another, a further one on this, then that means it was successful. And I hope it continues for a while, because the Holostars, holy moly, do they need more exposure, both EN and JP. So wish them well, and I hope this continues. Hololive Productions is a VTuber organization under the umbrella of Cover Corporation. They are just like, Holostars, etc. Hololive is the all-female branch of it. So the things that they do are based mainly on that. They do have a training regimen for new graduates, graduates of university, high school, etc., that they are getting into their whole system. The reason why I'm talking about this is that there's some very interesting things that were brought up on Reddit, of course. When it comes to different things, Reddit does sometimes bring some good stuff. That's what I'm talking about. They are talking about their full-on, the way that they bring them in. Here's one main thing that I want to see. They're doing entrance ceremony, corporate philosophy, organization overview, orientation for labor affairs, understanding the company. They want orientation for IT systems, everything like that. Every single part, every single separate department that they're going to go into. Business mindset training. They're basically trying to do all this training that you're seeing here in order to make sure that they are fitting the corporate styles that they want. They are fitting everything that they want here. They're doing mindset shift training, from student life to professional world, understanding the company, orientation, business etiquette, fundamental thinking. The whole first year, second year, they have several years that you go through this whole thing. And of course, this is what they are saying. You do want, of course, to put people's skills. You want to make them have skills, because you don't want for example, a talent manager not knowing exactly how to do things. One poignant little part here that was mentioned by this person on our nijisanji specifically was that I imagine many companies, with one of the questions was, include programs to help new graduates understand their business. But at Cover, that kind of content hadn't been part of our training. And to be honest, I didn't initially think it was essential either. However, when it came to time to design a 2025 program, I realized how important it was for new graduates to gain a clear understanding of the business model, because without understanding the foundation of Cover's business, there may be misunderstandings or even a breakdown in trust. For instance, and this is something that I think they have gone through probably with like Alpha Omega or other people, this is something that is very, very, very important, what I'm going to mention here. Every VTuber, the talents that they bring their own individuality and creativity. But if employees were to see them merely as character IPs and mistakenly think that talents are only there to help realize their own project ideas, there is a huge risk of losing the trust of not only the talents, but also the fans who support them. Yes, do not treat them as a means to an end. Do not treat them as just an IP, as a virtual asset that you can use to make into whatever, to mold into whatever you want, to make whatever project realities, or project a reality that you want. They are human beings behind the scenes. They are humans with emotions, wants of their own, desires of their own, project of their own. And they do not need to be treated as like a cog in the machine, because that will lower the quality of the content, because they will be unhappy and they may even leave eventually. The fans will find out about it, and the fans will hate you for it. So that is very good that they understand this. Like I said, the rumors are Alpha Omega kind of wanted to force themselves into being like an Achan, but for English. The rumors say, the rats say, that whoever was behind it had something commissioned for themselves, was basically shoved onto Cover and tried to make that way. That's why they never became a reality, because they didn't go through the regular steps of making things a reality. So yeah, that is one of those things that's is very important, and I'm glad that they understand this. Other companies don't, unfortunately, but they usually end up disappearing overall. So I'm glad that Cover's doing this. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between, growing the list and making sure everybody gets in there some way, somehow, as many as I can. So today we're talking about Captain Krabs, right here, who is a crab VTuber. Lots of friends, lots of time on there. They've been around for a while, a lot longer than I have. And I don't know why it's taking me this long to get to them, but here we are. Let's talk about them. This is their Twitch side. It says, just a crab in a world, DJ, author, game dev. Check out my game on Steam, Captain Krabs, a slimy adventure. And next here is a little bit of a, a thing here that he's done.
Yo, listen to it. Well, there's Science Stream's logo on the wall.
That's his game right there.
Release it, please? Yeah.
Some 8-bit gaming there. Well, it's more than the 8-bit gaming there, but the 8-bit sound behind it. I think it's 8-bit sound or 16-bit. I forget. You guys correct me. Krabs, correct me, please, if you are here. Also, this is their YouTube side, and I do want to show this because they've been doing a lot. And you know me, I always want to show good VTubers out there who are doing a ton to get something for the community and to bring something new to everybody. So thank you so much, Capt Krabs, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I flubbed a little bit there, and I do hope this helps you in the future. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.